Had about enough of July? I bet you have. It's been quite a month so far. We've had eclipses, we've had hot aspects in the sky, we've had a lot of things going on. And I think that this week it settles down and becomes a better opportunity period for just about everything. I'm Armand Diaz with your forecast for the week of July 22nd, 2019. Of course, the big thing that happens this week is that the sun returns to his home sign of Leo on Monday evening, having completed his rounds of the lesser signs for the last 11 months. He gets back to Leo, and of course, that should cheer us all. Actually, there's a lot of fire in the sky. We have a lot of planets in Leo, and we have Jupiter in Sagittarius. We're going to have the moon in Aries as the week begins. So it's a very fiery start to the week. The moon is waning, but I would say that it actually represents a more active, a more controlled activity than we've had for some time. So the energy at the beginning of the week, Monday and Tuesday, very high, very much the kind of, some of us might be doing repair work on some of the stuff that has happened over the course of the last couple of weeks. It's generally speaking, I would say Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, pretty much a time for most of us to work alone. I think the cooperative air may not be all that strong. The one little bit of tension that sort of creeps in, Monday, very good day, very flowing energy, should have a lot of sense of control, pretty good day for things. You know, what have you been doing with your time? What have you accomplished? So there may be some need to sort of show that you accomplished something on Tuesday. There's a little bit of an edgy vibe that continues through Wednesday morning. Again, you can use it for motivation. I don't think cooperation is the first thing that we're likely to see, though. So it's more a motivated time than a cooperative time. Do your own thing. Wednesday, and with the moon void for that long, I would guess that the thing that we're probably going to do is just continue with what we already have on the plate. It's not a quiet void. It's not like we're going to sit down and do nothing for Wednesday. Moon goes into Taurus on Wednesday evening. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, much more cooperative kind of vibe. Thursday is action day. Mars trine Jupiter, and it's going to be a very, very active day for sure. It's that you decide and act. This is not a time for sort of sitting back and just letting things go. You make a decision. It's the last quarter moon. It's a time to evaluate and assess things, decide what works, what doesn't work, where you're going to invest your energies, where you're going to reinvest, and where you're going to divest your energy, as with any last quarter moon. But with the moon hitting Uranus, Mars trine Jupiter, you decide and you act. Friday has good cooperative energy. It is a much more team-oriented day. It's a good day for if you have business meetings and things like that. Friday would probably be your best day of the week. Friday night, moon in Taurus, looks like it'd be a pretty good night for going out, but I'm not going to despair of Saturday either. With the moon in Gemini on Saturday, we have very, very good vibe for things. Sociable, get out there in the community, go to a flea market, you know, whatever the activity is in your community, go see a concert down at the park type of thing. The moon is in, Venus is in Cancer for most of Saturday at the very last degree. It has that kind of family picnic sort of vibe. You know, Venus at the very last degree of Cancer. We may be preferring familiar environs, you know, local neighborhood, local town type of thing, to greater exploration. Saturday night around 9, about 10 o'clock Eastern time, so Venus goes into Leo. I don't know how much juice you're going to get out of that this weekend, but for the next few weeks, Venus in Leo will be a more outgoing, summery kind of feel. So that should help socialization in terms of, you know, a little bit less of the apple pie and picnic type of thing, a little bit more of the get out and have some fun. Now, Sunday, the same general vibe continues, except for the fact that we're getting close to an aspect that is exact on Monday evening, Monday the 29th, and that is the Sun square Uranus. That cooperative, collaborative kind of vibe that prevails on Friday and Saturday starts to give way to a little bit more independence, doing my own thing type of thing. Once again, we kind of get back to that. I think I'll go my own way. In fact, it might be very much stronger on Sunday than it was even earlier in the week. Earlier in the week, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I know what I got to do. I'm busy. I'm doing it. I got an idea. I'm following through on it. But then on Sunday, it's a little bit more like, don't fence me in. Don't stop me. Okay, I got to go do what I got to go do. It's a little bit more rebellious kind of thing, as opposed to just self-determination. It becomes, I want to do what I want to do. The whole week, though, really, it's a great week. It's a very good period. We're a lot less tense and a lot less intensity than we've had for the beginning of July. Earlier in the month, we had to take the energy that was there and find a way to use it productively. This is a very, very good week. There's almost, I could highlight Friday's a good day for business. There's really no, except for that big long void time on Wednesday, there's really no bad time this week for things. Socializing, work, projects that you're doing, a lot of creative energy that is very strong this week, I would say, especially Tuesday and Thursday. But again, it's a good week for stuff. It's a good week for stuff. Couple little caveats aside, I would say whatever it is, go ahead and do it.